When one thinks of Britain, images of green rolling hills and summer garden parties often spring to mind. But darling, I want to let you in on a little secret. There is an altogether different kind of magic that descends upon these isles when winter arrives. It's a season of crisp air that bites at your cheeks, making them rosy and bright. It's the satisfying crunch of frosty leaves under your boots on a morning walk. The sun hangs low in the sky, casting long, dramatic shadows, bathing the ancient stone of our cities and villages in a soft, honeyed light. It is a quieter, more contemplative time, a chance to see the United Kingdom in a completely new and utterly enchanting way. Forget what you may have heard about endless grey skies and drizzle. Well, there might be a spot of that, but it only makes the moments of bright, clear winter sun feel all the more precious. This is the season for wrapping up in your favourite woolly scarf and feeling the thrill of the cold. It's a time when the very bones of the landscape are revealed, trees standing like intricate sculptures against a pale sky. The air smells of wood smoke and damp earth, a perfume unique to this time of year. There is a sense of anticipation, a feeling that something wonderful is just around the corner, whether it's the first flurry of snow or the first sip of mulled wine. There is simply nothing quite like a British city as Christmas approaches. It's as if a switch is flicked and the streets are suddenly transformed into a dazzling wonderland of light and cheer. In London, the famous thoroughfares like Regent Street, Oxford Street, you can stroll beneath shimmering angels, twinkling stars. The iconic red buses weave through a scene of pure festive joy. It's a spectacle that makes you feel like a child again, eyes wide with wonder. It is a time when the city truly shines. One of the most wonderful traditions to embrace is a visit to a Christmas market. Bath, Manchester, Birmingham, Belfast. Imagine wandering through rows of charming wooden chalets, the scent of cinnamon, the scent of cloves, roasting chestnuts. You can browse for unique handcrafted gifts, pottery, hand-knitted scarves, and of course you must treat yourself to a cup of hot mulled wine, spiced cider. Carols fill the air, warm chatter around stalls, and what would winter in the city be without a spin on the ice? Magnificent outdoor ice rinks appear in the most iconic of settings. You can glide gracefully or wobble a little, like me, in the shadow of the Natural History Museum, or beside the fairy tale Royal Pavilion in Brighton. It's romantic and fun for couples, families, friends. The sound of skates, laughter, festive music. While our cities are a whirl of festive excitement, the British countryside offers a different, more profound kind of winter magic. It's a chance to connect with nature in its rawest, most honest state. I adore heading to the Lake District at this time of year. The crowds of summer have long since departed, leaving behind a soul-stirring peace. The great fells, their proud peaks often dusted with the first snows, are reflected in the still, dark waters of the lakes. A walk here, wrapped up against the elements, clears the head and invigorates the spirit. The air is so clean and crisp it feels like a tonic. You don't need to be a seasoned mountaineer to enjoy a countryside walk. There are countless trails for all abilities, from a gentle stroll around a lake like Grasmere to a more challenging hike up a peak like Catbells. The reward is always the same: accomplishment and stark, stunning beauty. The landscape is reduced to its essential forms: rock, water, sky. In that simplicity lies an incredible power. Afterwards, a traditional pub lunch by a crackling fire is one of life's greatest pleasures. For true wilderness, the Scottish Highlands are spectacular in winter, a land of myth and legend that feels even more so now. Vast, empty glens, stark mountains, deep, mysterious lochs. Driving through Glencoe is unforgettable. You feel wonderfully small. After all that invigorating fresh air, there is nothing more delightful than seeking refuge indoors, and Britain does Cosy exceptionally well. One of my favourite things is a traditional afternoon tea. Imagine a plush hotel armchair or a quaint country tea room, A tiered stand arrives with finger sandwiches, warm scones with clotted cream and jam, cream first for me, the Cornish way, and exquisite little cakes. A civilized, comforting ritual for a chilly afternoon. No winter is complete without a proper British pub, not a modern bar, beams, brasses gleaming in firelight, a friendly landlord. Find a snug by the fire, order a local ale or a warming red, and let the world go by. It's for conversation, for reading, and for feeling the history in the very walls. On blustery days, our museums and galleries, often free, await. Lose yourself in the British Museum, travelling through centuries of human history, or stand before Turner's Light and storm at Tate Britain. These are treasure troves of art, history, and science, quiet havens of inspiration. Castles and stately homes dress for Christmas, grand halls, festive garlands, echoes of Christmases past. You connect with Britain's rich history while staying wonderfully warm. So you see, a British winter is not endured but embraced with open arms, a season of contrasts, city sparkle and countryside calm. Exhilarating outdoors and the deep comfort of a warm refuge. See a living country that deepens with the seasons. Crisp air, frosted blooms, a warm welcome. Your invitation to a British winter.